Parents are forcing their autistic kids down certain paths, and it's not turning out well. I'll be your host, Sven Sharpen, for today's episode of Sharpen the Narrative. So I got an email a few days ago from an anonymous friend telling me she met some parents who forced their autistic kids down a particular path. And there's a difference between that and encouraging them to go down a different path. And then these kids got radicalized by the college system. So the kids that I'm being told about were homeschooled, which means they were safe from the abusive K-12 system, but they also didn't know what to expect from going to school in person away from the safety of their home. And I would say the parents did the best they could with the resources they had, but still a lot of parents that don't quite know the college system today is really just an extension of the K-12 schools. And so you have these kids graduate, in many cases before they even turn 18, quote unquote, graduate from their homeschooling programs that their parents made, and they get sent to college before they're developmentally ready for it. They might have the intelligence and intellect of an 18-year-old, but developmentally they're still probably 15 or 14, even if they're actually maybe 16 or whatever age they're at. On point being, they're not ready for college developmentally. So what happens is in these colleges, they are forced down a certain path. Their parents put them on a path they didn't want to be on. They wanted to do something else. And then the college system just radicalizes them. I mean, being forced to do something you don't want to do is radicalizing enough, but the indoctrination from the professors, and you have young people that disown their parents as well as the country, and of course Christianity, and the left-wing social media influence isn't helping. The college environment isn't helping. All the radical left activism that takes place on the colleges is absolutely not helping. This is something that's not being talked about very much in autistic families at all, but we really should be addressing it. Homeschooling is absolutely great, but these kids should also be allowed to interact with the world and learn the truth through experiences. Because trapping them in their house, well, you just get the situation you had during COVID. So teens should be allowed to choose their career paths, of course, with parental oversight, and to be informed about the path they're taking, because it's not like a teenager can necessarily make lifelong decisions like that. That's a different conversation entirely. I'm not here to talk about that right now, but all I'm saying is they should be allowed to choose their path with parental oversight and be informed of what they're actually getting into. It just makes a lot more sense for children to experience their childhoods, no matter what their intelligence or diagnosis is and no matter the circumstances. And if we don't implement these solutions soon and equip our kids, especially those on the autism spectrum, with the truth that only comes from the boss above, these potential businessmen, leaders, and advocates for freedom will not have their potential realized, and instead will just be easy pickings for radical left groups like the Marxists, transgenders, and Muslims. So we can't allow that to happen. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Sharpen the Narrative. God bless you all, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.